Hi, it's Tuesday night, the 2nd of June, and day 154 of Living the Dream. My power statement I wrote out last night for this morning said, I will continue to work on my daily video journal entries, teaser statements, and teaser questions to put as titles and to add them to their descriptions. And that way I'll stay with it until they're all done. When I have tasks like this one, which is exciting and enjoyable to do, because it really is, at least it is to me, it is the key to eliminating procrastination. I have to tell you, I couldn't wait to get up here to my office and get after it. It also helps me to start my day strong and to stay strong on it all day long, and then later on, like tonight, I can end strong. I want to show my to-do list right here. There's several. I got a lot more on there. And the video journal entry, teaser statements, questions was listed. Do my emails, do my accounts, go to office, get ink, and all those things. Bam, done. Love doing that. Okay, the most important task, of course, was getting after these teaser statements, and that was on that list. But I also had a few more tasks, as you saw, that I put on it so I could push myself to get more done today. And that made me feel successful after a long day of getting after it. So way to go, Marty. Bam, done. Croy then says, get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Did you start your morning with power? Yes. Were you productive throughout your day? I'll show you in just a second. Did you get the most important things done today? I did. Did you move your goals forward? Because I did and was productive throughout the day. I did move my goals through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical. Did you show up as the person you wanted to? Yes, I did. What about your personal time with your wife tonight? Wonderful evening, nice day of relaxing. She had a day off coming up here on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and I think she gets off a little early on Wednesday. We'll see. Anyhow, she gets to take off some PTOs, paid time off, so I'm excited for her. Now combine all these questions together and ask this big one. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments that you made to yourself today? I kept them. I kept my promise that I made to myself this morning with regards to my to-do list, and in particular to go after that teaser statements project and get and work on it all day long, and it's been incredibly fun. I was not bored today whatsoever. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for going to the movies? Well, my must-see TV favorite 5 movies are my mainstay, which I always watch during my mindfulness time. I have about 20 minutes, and I almost use that all up. I do have some quiet time and a little reading time as well, but that mindfulness time is so great to have it so quiet and get after going to the movies. So yes, I went to the movies today. Next, Corey asks, what's the one thing that you didn't do well today, Marty? What is the one thing you could do better starting tomorrow that would make all the difference going forward? Well, if I were to try to come up with just one thing that would make all the difference in my workday going forward tomorrow and on beyond, I think it would be this: to get out and get up to my office so that as soon as possible and read my workday daily schedule checklist of all the things I want to be sure to pack into each day and read it out loud so I can speak it and come right into my ears. So I'm going to print off, and I did do that. I printed off that your workday daily schedule checklist. It looks long, but they're really quick. Let me just read it. First thing when you wake up, begin the win the morning, win the day routine. Check. Go to the bathroom and then splash cold water on your face. Now make your bed. Oh, brush your teeth if you need to. Make your bed with your partner or spouse if they're willing to, and Kathleen does it with me often. Do 2 minutes, wrap it in. Go through those things, and then what am I grateful for at the end? So I got that printed out, and I'm reading that out loud every day starting tomorrow and beyond. I think I remember the list has been pretty much doing all of them. I mean, I remember the list, and I do them every day, but I often forget a few here or there, and so I want to make sure I do every one of them, and I can improve upon each day going forward by doing that, by speaking it into existence. Corey then asks, were there any mistakes or any failures that you can turn into a tool of success going forward that you might have experienced today? Well, today was a day where I stayed focused and on task and did everything on my checklist, so I didn't experience a failure that I'm aware of to turn into a tool of success. Croy then asks, what's the one thing you want to get done tomorrow, even if your day's trying to get things done goes sideways and you're still able to get it done? What would that one thing be, especially if you still would feel like a success getting it done? What would that one thing be? Well, my power statement says, I will continue working on my daily video journal entries, teaser statements, and teaser questions until each one of those videos are all filled in with their titles and their descripts by the time I got 155 done or 154 of them done. That's going to take a while, but I'm getting it done and then staying on top of it. Once I get this particular task finished up, I'm confident that I will have tightened up my skill of coming up with teaser questions and seeing comments and blessings and benefits and features in a way that creates these teaser statements and questions that I can use in my marketing. And that's a big deal going forward. The next item I want to do tonight is to rate my day's effort. I gave today another 8 because I worked at the speed of 8 for pretty much the entire day, and I'm happy about that. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. First of all, I'm grateful for all that I can hear. There's not a picture, but all that I can hear. Now, I want to say up front that it's not my intent to make everyone feel uncomfortable with what I'm going to say about hearing right now. I certainly realize and understand that there are plenty of individuals who are not able to hear, and therefore to even talk about this might seem insensitive on my part, especially when I say I'm grateful to be able to hear the chirp of a robin at the beginning of spring, as an example. That's not my intent to hurt feelings. Every year, this same chirp, hee-hoo, hee-hoo, sounds off and begins our spring here by my home. Every year. We know it started when we hear that chirp, hee-hoo. I certainly wish that everyone could hear it and could hear, and it saddens me that so many people can't. I also know that most of those individuals who can't hear have made their handicap become a blessing to them by intensifying the other senses that they have. They're so beautiful people. They are amazing people. Just know that by me acknowledging my hearing as a blessing, I do not feel I'm taking others' hearing loss lightly, because I don't. In fact, their example makes me feel even more grateful for my senses. I love to hear grand music like Beethoven, Bach, and other talented, beautiful people of the past. I love hearing the Carpenters or the Moody Blues that I grew up with, and so many more talented groups and individuals that sing and perform today. I love great musically talented artists and even many unknowns that I get to listen to while I get onto YouTube, and they're not even known out there, but they're fantastic. It's just a blessing that I have felt more intensely of late, and I see it as a great blessing, and so I wanted to acknowledge it. And to those who cannot hear, let me say to them, I respect everything about you and your capacity to turn struggles into blessings. You're a fantastic example, and I want to follow it. Next, I'm grateful for the law of success called the law of there's room at the top. Leaders in every field agree on this fact. There is a shortage of top-flight, expertly qualified persons to fill these key positions. There really is. As the saying goes, plenty room at the top. There are also many almost qualified people as well, but there is one success ingredient often missing with those folks, and that is the ability to get things done, to get results. Principal executives looking for a key person demand answers to questions like this. Will he or she do the job? Will he or she follow through? Will he or she be self-starters? Can he or she get results? Or is he or she just a talker? Customers and clients ask these same questions of their favorite merchants or vendors. It's a law that applies to those of us who own businesses of our own, for sure. We ask those same kind of questions, and our clients and customers ask that of us when they're thinking in their mind, do we get things done for them? Lastly, I'm grateful for the principle of success that goes along with this law of there's room at the top, which says everything we have in this world, everything, from satellites to skyscrapers to baby food, is just an idea acted upon that was brought through the portal of that person's mind into the world of the physical. Put another way, as you study people, both the successful and the just average, you find that they fall into two classes. The successful are active, so we'll call them activationists. The just average, the mediocre, the unsuccessful are passive, and so we'll call those folks passivationists. It's just an interesting word. Mr. and Mrs. Activationist are doers. He or she takes action, gets things done, follows through on ideas and plans. Mr. and Mrs. Passivationists are don't-doers. He or she postpones doing things until he or she has proven or he or she shouldn't be doing it or can't do it, or until it's just too late to do it. Mr. and Mrs. Activationist does. Mr. and Mrs. Passivationists is going to do, but ends up not doing. The fact is, you and I have the ability to choose which of these two kinds of people we will show up as today and every day. And so this ability to choose who we want to be and how we want to show up is most definitely part of living the dream. Isn't that great? Another day has come and gone. So until tomorrow night, when I'll be sharing my thoughts and journey to business alignment right here at my laptop, until then, I wish you continued success. Good night, everyone. Good night, Marty. You winner.